Sign the contract. Exactly, sign the contract. If he wanted to fight, he would have stayed at 47. He obviously said he said he wanted to move up in combat to be undisputed at 54 or something like.
Unless they want to give him 100 million and make a big spectacle, and you know what I'm saying, put the belts on the line. And that's the only way I can see that. 100 million, no less. That, yeah. One, one test one. Good. One test one two. Good. Flip slip. Yeah.
Nice, right? Nice. Over and under right there. Over and under with that same hand right there. Yeah, turn it. Turn it.
Terence Crawford and Jaron Ennis finally stand face to face, a moment fans thought they'd never witness. The air is electric, the tension undeniable. This isn't just another fight, it's the meeting of generations, a collision between a seasoned master and a hungry lion chasing glory. Crawford, the veteran sculpting the final strokes of his legacy, now meets Ennis, the prodigy determined to paint his own masterpiece on the same canvas. Boxing history may be rewriting itself before our eyes.
Again. Go take that hip with it. That's it. Do it again. Come back with the hook. Nice, nice, nice.
Make sure to like and subscribe because this one's about to be legendary. The tension is off the charts as Jaron Ennis steps into the very division Terence Crawford once ruled, the powerful 154-pound super welterweight class. Crawford made that division his kingdom before shaking the boxing world by daring to challenge Canelo Alvarez. Now, Ennis walks the same path, ready to prove he's not just following in footsteps but carving out a new era of dominance for himself.
If I was saying, I would retire. I said, oh, he did everything, man. He done everything. You know how many titles he done won? All that stuff. You know I think I'll go off one in the sunset, man. You know what I mean? You don't need money.
But here's the shocking twist. According to his father and respected trainer, Bozy Ennis, this fight shouldn't even happen. He boldly stated that if he were Terence Crawford, he'd retire right now. No more belts to chase, no more rivals to silence, and nothing left to prove. Crawford's legacy, he argues, is already carved in stone. Yet, Crawford, the undisputed champion fresh off one of the most dominant runs in boxing history, seems to be teasing the end on his own terms, hinting he'd only return for a jaw-dropping $100 million payday. So what's really happening here? Is this a fight being built out of pure competition, or just the fantasy of promoters and fans desperate for one last war between eras? Because if Crawford truly steps into the ring with Ennis, it won't just be a fight. It'll be a generational explosion, a battle that could redefine the future of boxing forever.
I'm trying to tell you, 154, man, it's mine. 154 is mine, and they're gonna see, and they're gonna see, just stay tuned, and like I said, when I handle business October 11th, gonna see.
The boxing world exploded when Jaron Ennis officially announced his move up to the 154-pound division, the same weight class Terence Crawford once ruled. And this isn't just hype, it's reality. Ennis is set to make his super welterweight debut on October 11th against UCM Lima in a high-stakes WBA championship eliminator. A win would put him just one step away from a world title, and potentially a showdown with Crawford himself. But as the buzz spread, it wasn't the fans stealing headlines, it was Ennis's father.
Terence can fight, and he can box. And he can fight, he'll fight this, he can chance it, man. You know what I mean? And that's how you be great, man. You want to be greatest out there now, I think he's great.
Bozy Ennis stunned reporters with a statement no one expected. He declared that the fight between his son Jaron and Terence Crawford shouldn't even happen. If I were Terence, I'd retire. He's done it all, Bozy said confidently. His words sent shockwaves through the boxing world, sparking heated debates among fans and analysts about whether Crawford should truly walk away or face one last dangerous challenge in Ennis.
What? Most every round. If you want to give him 2 rounds, give Canelo 2 rounds. Oh, yeah. Well, Terence is great, man. I told everybody he can't beat him. I said, yes, he can.
On one hand, Bozy Ennis was giving Terence Crawford the highest praise imaginable, calling him one of the greatest fighters to ever grace the ring. But on the other, he was subtly warning the sport itself that maybe, just maybe, this fight is a step too far. What was once seen as a straightforward showdown suddenly transformed into a deeper conversation, one about legacy, danger, and the fine line between greatness and obsession. Terence "Bud" Crawford's name is already etched into boxing immortality. He conquered 147 as the undisputed king, rose to 154 with dominance, and then made history by moving up to 168 to defeat Canelo Alvarez under the bright lights of Las Vegas, a performance that sealed his status as one of the all-time greats. But since that monumental victory, something inside Crawford seems to have shifted. He's not chasing belts anymore, he's chasing purpose.
I mean, I think Crawford is done. If it ain't 100 million to go out there and fight them guys and let them guys do all the hard work, whatever you want to call it, let them collect the belts and then we fight for undisputed. That's it. Other than that, I don't see Crawford fight no more. Ain't no need to. Crawford don't need to do no more.
According to his close friend and longtime associate, Bernie Davis, the only thing that could tempt Terence Crawford back into the ring is a staggering $100 million payday. Not a cent less. $100 million, not 75, not 90, 100, Davis emphasized. His words sent shockwaves through the boxing world, igniting debates everywhere. Because while no one questions Crawford's skill, precision, or legacy, many still doubt his star power as a major box office draw, raising the question, can anyone in today's boxing landscape truly justify that kind of price tag?
There's no need to do no more. He's done everything that it is there to do, you know. And unless they want to give him 100 million and make a big spectacle and, you know what I'm saying, put the belts on the line, and that's the only way I can see that. 100 million, no less.
Crawford's blockbuster fight with Canelo Alvarez drew over 70,000 fans. But let's be real, most were there for the Mexican superstar. His previous bout against Israil Madrimov, however, barely filled 4,000 seats, with many of those tickets handed out for free. So when Crawford demands a $100 million payday, people can't help but wonder, is it about money, pride, or something deeper? Maybe Crawford knows exactly what that number represents. It's not just a paycheck, it's a declaration. If I return, he's saying, it'll be for legacy, not necessity. And that mindset puts Jaron Ennis in a strange place. How do you chase a man who might already be done fighting?
That makes a whole lot of sense. And a fight that stylistically will be, oh my goodness. It's a fight between Terence Crawford and Jaron Ennis.
I think he's going backwards.
But
for Terence.
If Terence Crawford embodies pure mastery, then Jaron Ennis is unstoppable momentum, undefeated at 30-0, explosive, athletic, and dangerously confident. He's the kind of fighter who makes even seasoned champions uneasy. Now stepping into a new weight division, Ennis has his eyes set on becoming a two-division world champion. His rise has promoters buzzing, fans hyped, and the entire boxing world watching closely to see if this young lion can seize the throne.
Seen all the top fighters. I truly believe Jaron Ennis, pound for pound #1 in weighing. I'm not talking about 3 years. I'm talking about 12 months. I think this guy is going to go through this division, move up to 163-weight world champion. He's the guy to replace Terence Crawford.
If this monumental clash truly happens, it won't just be another fight. It'll be a defining moment in boxing history. Terence "Bud" Crawford, the master of timing, intelligence, and legacy, standing across from Jaron "Boots" Ennis, the fearless young lion with speed, hunger, and explosive power. This would be more than a generational showdown. It would be the battle between experience and ambition, wisdom and will, legacy and destiny. Crawford fights to seal his immortality, to prove that greatness doesn't fade with age but sharpens like a blade. Ennis fights to carve his name into the same stone, to show the world that the new era doesn't bow, it conquers. Both men are driven by something far beyond money. For Crawford, it's about reminding the sport that his dominance was no accident. For Ennis, it's about dethroning a living legend and proving that his time is now. If this fight happens, it won't just shake the division, it'll shake the world. Fans would witness a passing of the torch, or a torch that refuses to be taken. So, boxing fans, the question is simple. Who will rise, the king of precision or the prince of power? Drop your predictions below in the comments, and let's hear what side you're on. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fight Motive Fan for more explosive boxing breakdowns, legendary rivalries,